Hey y'all, it's Annelies, and I love Earth. Definitely my most favorite habitable planet in the solar system, I have to say. Since Earth is my fave, I try to do what I can to make it a better place to live. Mother Earth is pretty sick right now, and just as we would with our own mother, we need to do what we can to take care of her and make it a better place to live for not only future generations, but for ourselves. I know it might be daunting to try to figure out what you can do to help the environment and our sweet Mother Earth. Of course, we all know the basics: reduce, reuse, recycle, turn off electronics when you're not using them, walk places, or try to use public transport when you can, get those reusable water bottles, and of course, we can't forget the reusable straws. But only for those who can, because we're not going to shame those who don't, because we love our siblings in the disability community just as much as we love Mother Earth. But with all that being said, you might be saying, Annelies, what can I do to help the Earth that doesn't involve buying a Tesla or going 100% waste-free? So I have made a list of 4 super easy ways that you can be a better resident of Earth. Number 1. Make every shopping trip intentional and consider buying in bulk. Not only will you be more prepared the next time you start to run out of something, but by saving yourself an extra trip to the store, you're saving the air from the emissions given off by your car. There are so many benefits: saving time, saving gas and gas money, and most importantly, saving the Earth. Number 2. Instead of using paper towels, try using cloth towels or rags. Cloth towels are great because you can use them for years to come. You don't have to replace them unless if you seriously destroy them, but even still, they are so much more durable than single-use paper towels. And if you don't want to go buy new rags or towels, you can cut up old t-shirts or old bath towels and turn them into something new. If you wash your hands and then dry them using a paper towel, you're going to throw it away after that one use. But if you use a cloth rag or towel, that can become the hand-drying rag for the week. If you throw your rags or towels in with your regular laundry, it is so much better for the environment than throwing away all those paper towels in the cardboard tubes that they come on. Did you know that it takes water to make paper towels? I honestly had no idea. But if you switch over to cloth rags or towels, think of all the paper and water that would be conserved. However, if you do need to buy paper towels, which I understand some people might need to, consider looking for recycled paper options. Number 3. Hold your local and national governments responsible for doing their part in the fight against climate change. Yes, it is important to do what you can to reduce, reuse, and recycle. However, your government and your country as a whole can do a lot more good if we were just all in this together. I know I frequently guilt myself for feeling like I'm not doing enough. If I lived a zero-waste life and I never drove my car, I could personally cure climate change. But that is just simply not the case. But what I can do as an individual to help the national and global movement for change here in the US is call my representatives and encourage them to use their power to do what is right for Mother Earth. A brilliant website is 5calls.org. You can go to their website, check out all sorts of different topics and issues that they're covering, input your zip code, and boom, you get your contact for that topic for your area, as well as a script to follow so that when you call them, you don't get nervous on the phone and don't know what to say. It's pretty freaking fantastic. And there are tons of different types of topics on there. It's a great website that helps making your voice heard be pretty easy. All you have to do is dial the numbers and then talk. Number 4. Stay informed and keep up the conversation around climate change, environmentalism, and eco-friendly choices and actions. I am in no way an expert on environmentalism or climate change, and I am most definitely far from perfect when it comes to being eco-friendly. I'm still learning, and I'm consistently trying to improve. But easy things that I do to stay informed is keep up with channels here on YouTube who talk about all of this. They say out of sight, out of mind. And I've noticed that since I've incorporated following channels, pages, and people who all talk about environmentalism, climate change, and positively impacting the Earth into my social media consumption, I've been more aware and conscious about how my actions affect the planet. One of my favorite channels around this topic here on YouTube is that of Levi Hildebrand, and he preaches this idea that you don't have to be a hero to save the world. But I've linked his channel along with a whole bunch of others that I would really recommend checking out, so that way you can learn, stay informed, and honestly be inspired to do more good. Fighting climate change definitely isn't easy. But if you can find ways in your life to not only make a little bit of effort, but also expect and encourage companies and governments to do the same, we can all work together to help our Mother Earth be a happier and healthier place to be. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a really long time, and I'm so glad I finally got around to making it. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you have anything that you like to do to help the environment, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. That way we can create like a whole hodgepodge of tips and advice on how to be a better resident of Earth. All my socials, including my Patreon and my podcast, are linked down in the description as always. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Otherwise, that is it for me. Stay beautiful, have a marvelous day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!